working with G Unit on music, it was different. It was different in that, you know, I was already an experienced music maker. I had already been doing music since I was about 12 years old. I was a grown man by the time I linked up with them. You know what I'm saying? I was used to doing records with Buck. Me and Buck had been doing music in Cashville for years before I linked up with Buck while he was with G Unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, prior to that, he was doing a lot of business with me and my niggas in Cashville named Serving the World Click, Style Camp. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. And the whole time, we was also doing business with niggas like the Cash Money Millionaires. I'm going to leave a couple videos. I'm going to drop a couple videos about that shit. But meanwhile, long story short, y'all, while I was fucking with, you know what I'm saying, when the run started to start me doing business with G Unit, I realized quick that, you know, I had access to, like an industry machine behind them niggas, to where you automatically had access to anything you needed in the game, as far as, you know, I might find myself just, you know, come in the studio, it's a Dr. Dre beat on, I'm finna kill this motherfucking murder it. Buck gonna probably hide the song for a few years or something, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a nigga like Fifth Bike, you know, just as a, you know what I'm saying, just as a conversation piece, asked me who it was I was planning on featuring for my album, you know what I'm saying, coming up. And I would, shit, I don't know, Fifth, you know what I'm saying, give me Mary J Blige. Man, the nigga did what he do, you know what I'm saying, and I fucked around, and the next time I saw him, the next time we linked up on tour, it was like 2 or 3 cities later, I linked up with them niggas on tour, and shit, he hit my phone up. They come and tell me I'm in the store. Man, Fifth out there on the bus. He said he wanted to holler at you, Sosa. I'm like, man, what's going on? I went out there to holler at him. Why you ain't called me? Fifth, he like, man, I've been hitting you up, man. You ain't been answering the line. I showed him the number that I had, and I was like, nah, man, I ain't getting no call from you. He like, I'm calling you from the exclusive number. I'm like, man, I don't answer no phone, no numbers I don't know. So he like, man, you know what I'm saying, nigga done came up, nigga don't gotta answer the phone for the boss no more. I'm like, nah, homie, it ain't like it. He like, so anyway, nigga, I got you the Mary J Blige feature, nigga. I got it online, nigga. He chirped it right then and there. So I'm like, I'm starstruck, I'm taken aback. So I'm like, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Miss Blige? You know, how you doing? You know, I'm just saying, you know, you one of my mama's favorite singers. I can't wait to tell my mama, you know what I'm saying, that I was able to talk with you. She like, yeah, 50 told me, you know what I'm saying, you know, he had a new artist and told me he was interested in doing some music with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm with whatever, baby. Whatever you want to do, if you want to do it in person, or if you want to just send me some records, or I'll send you something. And I just was just pleased with being able to talk with her. You know, it was a jaw-dropping experience for me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just to even be able to speak with with Mary J Blige, let alone discuss doing some music with her. And it was one of my proudest moments, even though I never did get to do the record, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I kept calling her, I was saying shit like, yes, ma'am, and calling her miss, because I was like 20, probably 23 or something, 21 at the time. I was young. I probably might have been 23 or 24. But I'm a young nigga at the time. So I'm calling her ma'am. She like, nah, baby, don't call me ma'am. Don't call me ma'am. We might link up. You might like what you see. I might like what I see. I bust out laughing, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? I just went on in the studio, man. Everywhere we was at, I would try to stop and do some records. I remember one time, we got some beats from the Disturbing the Peace producer, the nigga named Shaka, that's Facing the Body. He was sending beats and shit over for us to look through or whatever, sending a Buck for his projects. Buck was giving us the beats and shit. I'm listening to the beats. I'm telling these niggas, one of these beats, nigga, this a hit, this a hit. It ended up being one of Ludacris singles, the song called Waterfalls. But you know what I'm saying? When we started doing the G Unit Radio 24, that's when, you know, the consistency popped out, far as us getting in the studio and staying in there. And I was locked in, man. Shit, it was mainly a process of writing. It was a lot of me and Buck and Starlito. Shout out my nigga Starlito, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was times that me and Buck would be clashing, man, bumping heads so heavily that I'm in there. I'm storming out. I'm ready to go, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember times nigga like Starlito would stop me from storming out like, Plug, man. This right here gonna change your trajectory, homie. Don't just get up and leave out of here, man. Put in work on these niggas, man. These niggas, a lot of times they childish, but don't let that, you know what I'm saying? You don't stoop to their level, man. When they petty, when they go low, you go high with it. He was giving me the game. We was both young. But he was slick enough to see what they was trying to do, man. Nigga was jealous hard. He wanted to see a nigga count himself out. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with Starlito, man. I got in there. We end up, me and Buck end up knocking down some classics that they use for an album called Starbucks that they end up dropping. You know, it was like some songs called Money, Get Your Money Right. We had 3 or 4 records on there, man. We had fun doing that shit. When we was doing that G on the Radio 24, you know, they had LeBron. Shout out LeBron. Shout out the GOAT, you know. King Bron. Y'all know what's up. You know what I'm saying? A real champion, the people's champ, on and out the court. But, you know, when I even heard that LeBron was going to have something to do with that tape, bro, I was like, you know, I've been a fan since Bron was in high school, man. Just for the fact that he represented where I'm from, and he ain't never turned his back on people like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you deserve to be the people's champ if you ain't of the people. That's just me. But, you know, when I was getting with Buck and Who kidding them about how the tape was gonna go, I just started pulling my best out, man. And I ended up writing Buck verse on one of them records too, the song called I Don't Trust Nobody. I was writing my verse, and Buck was writing his verse, and Starlito was writing his verse. And Buck holler out, Sosa, what you got? I holler out, man, you know, I got a little something, and I spit my little verse. And Buck was like, Starlito, Star, what you got? Star was like, shit, I'm finna really rewrite my verse, nigga. Sosa done killed this little shit. I'm finna rewrite. So I'm tripping off of that, you know. And cause you know, Starlito, he a heavyweight. He ain't no nigga just be rewriting his verse. So you know, I took out, I wore that as a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? That I sent them back in there. You feel me, y'all? So then Buck holler out, Starlito holler out, what's up? Anyway, Starlito holler out, Buck, what you got? Buck said, shit, man, I ain't using none of this shit. I'm finna go on shit, use half of Sosa verse. I'm finna let Sosa teach me how to push that half of that. I didn't even charge him for the verse, y'all. I just broke it down for him, and y'all go on there and listen to that shit on that G on the Radio 24. That song called I Don't Trust Nobody. Y'all listen to it. We chopped it up. I told him, man, if I let you get half of it, we gotta do it like Jada kissing the ghost, buddy. We gotta do it. We gotta do it like the Locks, man. We gotta go back and forth. And I gave him the game, and we chopped that motherfucker down. And you know what I'm saying, like and you know, that's something they couldn't take from me. You know what I mean? I was that cold. I was dope back then, man. Straight up. I still got it, but I don't know. I hold interest in a lot of shit now, but back then I was, you know what I'm saying, I was locked in on just being the best. I used to, you know, I might just, you know what I'm saying, as a pastime, take Lil Wayne down in a battle, and my whole hood can vouch for that. I'm gonna drop another video about that on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Haters ain't gonna like a lot of shit that I talk about. I'm gonna seem arrogant to some niggas. It's gonna seem outlandish and too big, some of the shit I talk about, but you know, eat a dick, nigga. This is my life. I can't do nothing but live it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna, a lot of them ain't gonna like when I drop a video about how, you know what I'm saying, Fifth helped Chief Keef steal my name. How I was the first Sosa ever. A lot of niggas ain't gonna like it. But I can't give a fuck about what niggas don't like, about what niggas in the comments, and what a bunch of hating ass hoes and shit, and what a bunch of cowards who name ain't gonna be remembered in history, what they think. I gotta do me. I gotta tell my story. If I offend a few people along the way, man, pull up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pull up right. Ain't with all that, man. For real, man. It's all 100 on my end. I tell the truth about my life. You know what I'm saying? And I keep it solid. You know, I ain't gotta lie. So, you know, that being said, man. Yeah, man. G on the Radio 24 was a pleasurable experience, man. And moving around, and making the moves. You know what I'm saying? and getting to get the hell up out of Cashville and realize your potential, see your potential be maximized, be in them professional studios, be in them settings where you really feel like you around some stuff that can really, you know what I'm saying, and some people that can really help change your trajectory as far as your career, as far as your plans and your short-term, long-term goals. That was what it was for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking at the time I had realized all my potential, but I hadn't. And it really was just some shit going on my resume. You know what I'm saying? It was helping me one day, you know, be a boss, you know what I'm saying, and have a testimony. And I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? I thank God for everything I've been through. But, you know what I'm saying, like, I can't say that was one of the high points in my career. And not only that, man, but shit, I got to link up with the Outlaws, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shout out Edie and Noble, two of the most, you know, influential and prolific rappers that I ever met. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that's just like real, you know what I'm saying, really about what they say they about, and really real steppers that really can show a nigga the way. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything every conversation I ever had with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the records I ever done with them and all the tutelage they gave a young nigga helping me turn into a young OG out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas really was influential and instrumental in my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to tell them that Pac was like a father figure to me growing up, because I didn't have my daddy. I love my daddy, but I had to grow up in a different city than him. So I didn't have my father. So I had Pac, nigga, and they was his little brothers, so they was like my uncles. So for them to tell me one day randomly out the blue, like, Sosa, man, nigga, you the closest nigga we ever met to Tupac, like, that fucked me up and it brought tears to my eyes. I couldn't believe that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, love my niggas to death, you know what I'm saying? And meeting them, man, and getting to do music with them, songs like They Fucks With Me, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, just to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to build with them niggas and be around, you know what I'm saying, just real for real hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? It really helped to bring my career full circle, whether I made $1 off of it or not. And trust me, I'm the plug. I made plenty of money off my goddamn career to this day. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, young nigga, you gonna realize that your life is about the bag and it's about chasing it, but it's about more than the bag too. It's about the lives that you change along the way and the people that change your life along the way. It's about the journey. And I'm telling you, I done had a hell of a ride, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope some of this shit I'm telling y'all, you know, can enlighten somebody, man, to go along the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? To treat their people right instead of wrong, man. And, you know, if not, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just hope you wake up, man. Straight up. I fuck with you. Y'all go out there and get y'all some money, sharks. Don't let no niggas stop what you got going on, man. Realize that your vision that God gave you was your vision. So it's on you to get up, push it, cultivate it, and grow it. And it's on you to also believe in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the devils and the devil's minions, his demons gonna be around. But don't bite into this shit, man. Fuck them haters, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay out them comments, man. Get to that bag, man. 100, man. Let's stay consistent, y'all.